And we are back and we are talking about celebrations. As I mentioned, Fut-Afrique, we're all about celebrating the African stars. Now, as mentioned, CAF has now announced the 2024 nominees which are coming in. And I'm super excited to have this conversation with you because there's a couple of names I saw there and I was like, very deserving.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Who stands out for you in these nominations?
For me, I mean, you got to talk about the ones that we nominated in most categories. You're talking about Ashraf Hakimi for Morocco and PSG. That's where you're sitting. But it's sitting in a space where you're looking at a talent he's up against. Very interesting. I was looking at the top 10, in fact, when you talk about the guys, and looking at the top 10 that should be put out. You know, for me, it's a very interesting panel across. When you talk about the players that are coming up there, Ashraf Hakimi, know him, he's done very well from a Moroccan point of view. And then there is Simon Adingra, the man played for Cote d'Ivoire, did well for Cote d'Ivoire as they went on to win the AFCON tournament. So I'm happy with those particular ones, but I'm always going to sit down and say, you know what? Maybe, you know, if a defender gets it or a goalkeeper gets it, I will celebrate because usually it's won by strikers. You know, we don't really get goalkeepers and defenders getting it. So if a defender or a goalkeeper gets it, I will be happy. I know we're the same goalkeeper what I'm talking about. But we'll just leave it there. But I'm just saying generally, I mean, for me, I'm excited about the nominees that are coming up for the CAF Awards. But we will be able to give you more of those as they do come out. The ladies' ones also, we'll talk about those. You know that Victor Osimhen is the reigning champions.
Well, Ademola is there to represent Nigeria.
That's what I'm saying, you know, so it's good to see that. For me, I think, you know, what I love about Ademola Lookman is the fact that he has come up and when the chips were down for Nigeria, he raised his hand.
We are going to shift the conversation up to the Cullen Cup, talking about the anticipating action that's going to be taking place. I spoke and I said, you are going to tell us what it means to say survival of the fittest, because I think we are at those stages now. Looking at the teams that are there, you know, Stellenbosch, defending champions are there and they're facing Maruma Gallants, TX Galaxy, who's also done well, is facing Magesi, who's now showing us, you know, a different side to them. Who are you looking at, you know, seeing?
You know what I love about the tagline of this? Fagukesi.
Fagukesi.
So that's what the tagline is for this competition. And Magesi, for me, has been a surprise team to most people, but not for me. Now, what will send fears down the spines of the Amakosi fans is that the man that does not like to see them who scores for fun against them is back on a score sheet. Peter Sharley scored a brace on a day. But good news for Chiefs is that they managed to come back in the second half and score 2 goals. Something they've been done in a long time, especially coming from behind, being 2-0 down. They did that. So that's another good news to talk about from a Kaizer Chiefs point of view. So Stellenbosch, can they do it? I would love to see them do it, but they've got to play it on the field of play.
Well, lots to talk about with regards to those matches, but we'll carry over next week when you find out who's crying and who's celebrating. Ndate Mufokeng, there's a question you had before we jump over to Adelane and his African diamonds. However, though, speaking about women's football currently, we've got 2 Banyana teams up doing national duty. And I want us to clear that confusion because some people are watching COSAFA, they are like, but where is this player? Where is Kaylin? Where's Andile? You know, that kind of thing. So please just explain to us the difference between the 2 teams. Who is in Denmark and who is in Gqeberha right now for COSAFA?